Well, hello, and welcome back to Idle Slayer. So today, 209 quadrillion, not the greatest, but it is what it is. This is also, I think this is actually a week-to-week. I don't remember. That's a great question, isn't it? Show me the poll. And the poll was, greater than 209. I fell just short of that. We're actually right at 209. Well, I mean, I am technically greater than 209. Barely. I don't know what happened. Did I screw this week up? Maybe I did. Maybe it's a week early. I really don't remember. Regardless, I already did my dailies too. Yeah, I didn't know that I was going to make the video today, and then the opportunity arose, so I decided to rise to the occasion. Alright, let's get rid of this guy. So yeah, obviously I'm here because basically today was rage mode. I really actually don't like that daily. Yeah, it's easy, but then I have to go farm roots and slimes, and that's why I'm here. You know what, we're gonna go ahead. Open you up, give us our feathers. 8 feathers, okay. Alright, and let's see. Go ahead, open this. Boom. Oh, I guess I need to craft another one of those. I didn't realize. Yeah, I had done a few bonus stages. Do I still have it in me? No, it was garbage. Just trust me, it was trash. It's always trash. Alright, we're gonna go here and get our... I might have already gotten our special drink. I don't know. So I will say this. I got the special multiplier in a bonus stage. I think I had to do 2 bonus stages today. And so I use this special multiplier just to see like how many I got. And I got like 300-ish UVs. And I was like, oh, okay, even if I rage the entire time, use the compass or whatever, I would have walked away with, I think, maybe 3 DV. So basically using rage mode to get anything is basically over. So that's kind of dead in the water. We're almost halfway. And obviously we got the T's and the B's coming. I opened up this and I wanted to look at, not you guys, Ninja. So he's bringing me 156 DVs. I'm very close to considering grabbing... Let's take a look here. Yeah, the heart remover takes, or whatever the upgrade to the heart remover is, TVs. We can't take that one. And I don't think we're far enough along for the Dragon Spear. However, we can still do my favorite thing, which is let's gamble. Dum. Yes. Remember last time I risked it. I'm still waiting to get a big buffer on coins. Slayer chips. Like when we have like 2,000 or something. Maybe then I'll drop 500. Well, we'll see. We'll see. I might do like 250, 500, see if I lose it all. But we don't have that big of a bank right now. Oh, that was something. I know somebody told me they got multiple green slots in a row, and my hat is off. I take my hat off to you. That's my new computer being noisy. Oh, my new device. Not really good. It's my home theater PC. It's a minor PC. But outside of that, let's take a look here. What else we've done? Like as you saw, we're almost halfway here. I mean, I'm glad we're getting closer and closer. I haven't heard anything about an update for Idle Slayer, which is odd. But I will take advantage of the time provided to me by Pablo to continue to work forward. Maybe it's like another crossover or something, because those tend to... It's a lot of logistics and something like that. Oh, I've been working he's working on a side project, a cappella master. It's a song creating app. Oh. Alright, so we are getting a pack soon. New quests? Ooh, new quests. New upgrades. New ascension upgrades and new achievements. So, is this going to be the one? Skill tree animation now plays when unlocking a new ascension upgrade. Skill tree animation now plays when unlocking locked astral ascension upgrades. Skill tree performance improved. Skill tree zooming improved. Mobile. Portrait enemy indicator now also shows chest hunt keys as orange arrows. Oh, okay. Portal crossing animation plays when finishing a bonus stage. Minor bug fixes. Pink ore ascension upgrade sprite and name swapped by yellow ore ascension upgrades. So that means we come in here. No, come in here. Pink ore. Okay, pink ore. What? Why are they swapping? Pink ore ascension upgrade sprite and name swapped by yellow ore. Why are we doing that? Was the soul gems bank? Very, very odd. Oh, and the big thing is Unity's finally going to have a fix for the Android crash issue. That's going to be released between January 29th and February 1st. So expect the update to be okay. So basically, we're holding off for the Unity fix. As soon as the Unity fix is in here, we're going to have some new stuff. New stuff that I don't know anything about. New stuff that's just a mystery to me. So I know a lot of people have been asking, oh, when's the game going to get updated? When's the game going to... Zerden. When... Do you know when Idol Slayer is going to get an update? Do you know? Do you know? Idol Slayer update? Do you know? And the answer is no. I don't know. Like, I'm not, like, a sponsored anything, so I don't know. Also, I you know, if I could see in the future, I wouldn't use that power to determine when the next update is out. Honestly, if I could see into the future, I would determine the Powerball numbers, I would then win the Powerball, and then I would, retire. I mean, I'd probably still make YouTube videos, but you wouldn't hear about my day job anymore, because I wouldn't have one anymore. I'd be retired. It'd be the beautiful life. Sitting around, playing video games all the time, living in my mansion. Thinking about trying to become Mr. Beast, but like, nah, I can't be Mr. Beast. I'm not that much of a beast. But yeah, I mean, that... You know, people ask me all the time, like, oh, do you think I should do this or that? And I say, well, here's my opinion, but to be honest, I can't really give you good advice, because if I could see the future, I'm not wasting it on this, I'm wasting it on winning the Powerball, because winning the Powerball with that kind of money, all the other problems magically in my life become solved. Let me tell you, there's no problem in your life you're going to have once you have over $10 million. So, and I don't have 10 million. I don't even have 1 million. I don't even have 100 grand. Oh, well. It's fun to dream, though. We can all pretend. But, anyway, so that's that. I knew there was a reason the update was being delayed. Alright, so we're going to see how many souls we get here with me. Now, obviously, this isn't an optimal place, but let's just look. And now you can kind of see why I don't even do anything with soul multipliers anymore. Now, obviously, I could use the compass and all that, but we didn't even crack 1 trillion. It's kind of sad. It's kind of sad. It's fine, though. I mean, like I said, like, there's just those diminishing returns. So, I mean, I'm very curious what the new Ascension and Astral Ascension upgrades are, because that could help us in our quest, or that could hinder us. You know, I never really got much feedback on my idea other than people didn't like. Apparently... So apparently people just really freaking hate inner power. So yeah, I'm actually looking at my feedback thread. I'm not actually going to read it because there's so much arguing over this. Like, I'm honestly surprised how many people just, like, have such strong opinions about inner power. I was gonna say the opposite if you're not grinding out the game for 3 hours. Okay, look it. Even I don't play this game 3+ hours a day. That's not what I'm about. It's supposed to be an idle game. Like, so don't get me wrong, I like idle games that you can play, but I don't play idle games to sit there and grind at them all the time. Okay? That's probably why I'm on the side of pro inner power, and why I find all this objection to my simple fix to inner power kind of... Like, I see it silly because, to me, the issue is, why is inner power allowed to be easy if you haven't ultra ascended and unlocked these upgrades? But if you have ultra ascended and unlocked these upgrades, oh no, inner power, like, what? Like, it doesn't make it make sense. I kind of get it that people, like, don't like inner power being a crutch. But, I mean, clearly inner power exists for a reason. And clearly, you can only purchase certain upgrades one time. And when you take those two things, like, why not just make inner power work? Again, the way I suggest it is, when you ultra ascend, all of your astral upgrades give you a cap of unspent souls that you can use that counts towards inner power. So in this scenario, where I have 209 quadrillion souls, let's just pretend I have bought all of them, right? So in this scenario, my 209 quadrillion souls, assuming I ascend and actually move them over, we'll pretend that I'm going to ask you to suspend your disbelief and pretend I did that. Have you suspended your disbelief? Good. That, then that 209 souls would count towards my, my inner power. I think it's a very fair way of doing it. The issue before was basically the unspent souls got, like, inner power got so ridiculous. And I really think that's why so many people are opposed to it, because there was somebody who ended up getting, like, 1 sextillion souls, which is 1,000,000 times as many as a quadrillion, okay? He got 1,000,000 times as much as a quadrillion from just, doing inner power. You know, honestly, I'll be honest. If I was him, I probably wouldn't have even updated the game unless I got it forced updated. Because inner power, like the pre-change inner power was so powerful. And I would have just kept the old version for basically as long as I could. Because, like, I mean, you know, even if the game came out and there was a update and all that, and you know, they did change it, so you couldn't, like, if you didn't buy Total Sale, for example, you couldn't get to Inner Power. I mean, if you didn't buy Total Sale, you couldn't buy Total Sale and then Edge Master and then Ultra Ascend. You can no longer do that. That's why the update coming out kind of concerns me, because it's like, okay, if I don't have you know, if it's something after Edge Master, it will force us to. I don't think it is. But anyways, as I said when I heard about that, well, you can't balance the game around people like that. You can't balance your game, any game, around the top 0.1%. It just doesn't work. It makes the other 99.9% of people playing your game freaking miserable. But anyways, so to me, it doesn't matter that he got to a sextillion. Good for him. You know, honestly, good for him. He was able to take advantage of something, and he was able to get really far with it. And, you know, more power to him. I'm not trying to steal his thunder. But at the same time, you know, let's not pretend he's the average player Vital Slayer. But I was surprised at how salty people were about this. So, anyways, I was surprised at all that unhappiness at my suggestion. Like, I get people don't like inner power, but what I don't get is why can't we have it so inner power works on UA? That's my thing. That's been what I've been saying. That's what I've been addressing. I mean, and again, it's not like inner power is going to scale infinitely like it used to if my proposal even got adopted. So I don't see what I don't see what the big deal is, because inner power would simply work how it's working right now for me. And, you know, and I'll say it again, I really do not like key trailing. I don't find that is a fun way to play the game. I get that it's very powerful and all this stuff, but I just, like, I have an episode where I was looking for a soul multiplier, because I needed a soul multiplier to get an unlock that I wanted to have for a video. And it took me over a half an hour to get the soul multiplier. There's no way on this beautiful earth that I would be willing to do that to progress. You know, the first, obviously I have the issue of trying to avoid to buy the electromagnetic upgrade. To me, on a regular ascension, sounds just like a nightmare. I honestly feel like my very strong opinion is that key trailing honestly shouldn't exist. And I feel like that's I can tell. You can go ahead and say that's an L take, Zerdin. I just don't like it as a mechanic. I don't think it's a fun mechanic. I don't think I don't think, I don't know. So I can't say that it was, whether or not it was intentional or not. It does seem like emergent gameplay. But I'll be honest, I don't really like it. So, I am biased. I don't like, if it's emergent gameplay, I don't like it. So I'm totally biased. But I don't know. I mean, it just doesn't seem like fun. It never seemed like fun gameplay to me, let me tell you. Just didn't seem like a good time. Yeah, there are some tricks people told me, like if you put the game in portrait mode, you can do something. and then basically you can go to... You used to be able to put the game in portrait mode, which even if you're playing on Steam, you would set your monitor to portrait orientation. The game would go into portrait mode, you would open a menu. Now, the way that works on mobile is if you're in portrait mode, you open the window, it pauses the game, but the timer still runs. So, like, the game is paused, but the timer for, like, boxes and keys would still run. So then you wait and wait. Then, after 10 minutes, I believe it was 10 minutes, you would then go to town, grab your special drink, see if your special drink was any good. If you got the soul multiplier special drink, then you would go back. Well, you would go back no matter what. You'd hope you got the soul multiplier in town. If you got the soul multiplier in town, you go back, grab the key, and hopefully get a big, big chest hunt. But the biggest chest hunt I've ever seen was just 1 quadrillion, which is really not that exciting anymore. But anyways, I'm really disappointed to see people be so negative towards other players, like in my post. It's just disappointing. Like if somebody plays a game and does something wrong, I don't think it's appropriate to be like, skill issue. Even though he said, you guys don't understand the state of the game, and I know that they do. I know that they understand the state of the game. I just feel like we should try to be more helpful towards one another. And just be like, look, well, at this point of the game, yes, you're not going to get souls from Rage Mode, so don't buy the souls to use Rage Mode. What you need to do, if you're going to do that, is use that for key trailing. And you need to, like, again, offer information of why the decision is wrong, instead of just making fun of somebody. But I totally get the other guy's point, because key trailing does not, it's not an intuitive way to play this game. I honestly don't, I don't feel like it's good for the game. Straight up. I don't feel like it's good for the game. And that right there is a perfect example why. Because it's kind of an esoteric thing, it's not intuitive. If it does happen, you just assume you're lucky. And it's not something you can manipulate. And I don't think it's a fun way to play the game, to be honest. But, I mean, there was at least another valid option, which is just make an offline build. Which I actually probably should make an offline build. Which, I don't know what an offline build is. I don't know, what is an offline build? I mean, at least one person was trying to help him. But what is an offline build? I don't know what an offline build is. I don't know. What is an offline build? So yeah, I mean, I was kind of, honestly, I was hoping to see like more constructive feedback, and that was not constructive. So now I'm going to ask, what is a good offline build? And we are going to see if I get an answer. Because honestly, at this point, I'd much rather have an offline build. Because the Rage Mode isn't giving me anything. I don't know that it's going to change anything because I can't ascend. Usually, I'm going to keep getting, because I need to ascend to move this over. And I can't, obviously, for the spear. I need to ascend to move this over. Move this to here. Reason being is that when I ascend, this goes there, and then the reason we care about doing that is for... Oh, that was... I was trying to see if I could fish that and get double that. Yeah, it didn't right here, Soul Reaper. And you need it for Soul Reaper 2, which is right here. So you basically have to have those two for this to kind of work. But I'm going to see if I can get a good offline build. I'm using the standard build still. I didn't know there was a such thing as an offline build. So that thread actually was helpful, at least to me. Even if I think people were a little bit... I don't know, I just feel like there was a little bit of unhelpfulness. We'll leave it at an unhelpfulness. And I would prefer a more helpful... Like, if you don't have any... Like, I guess I feel like it should be like, if you don't have something helpful to say to somebody, don't say anything at all. But I still support my change that I want to make. I still, like, I'm 100% behind the suggestion I made, as well as the alternate suggestion I made on top of it, which was when I got criticized for my suggestion. Where is it? Now I can't even find it. It was like I read it, so it like, oh, you read the thread, so... Oh, yeah, they want a Dark Divinity week magnet. I can't find my suggestion now. I also supported the one, please move the village portal. Yeah, like I feel like at some point you should get an upgrade to move the village portal, like, where it matters. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, so maybe you should not look at my... But again, like, people were like, oh, well, that's too OP. So I was like, okay, fine. Just make it a cat. Oh, you know, oh, damn it. Oh, well, I can fix it now. I turned Victor off. Yeah, I forgot I turned Victor off. I mean, anyways, I guess we'll see what the update brings. Like, I didn't mean for this to be, like... I honestly was hopeful to give you a positive update on my proposal. But obviously, it's a polarizing suggestion. Again, it's kind of... I find it kind of surprising, to say the least. Because if you can make an offline build, then why does it matter? Then why does it matter if you can, if inner power is also good? If you're getting 6 quadrillion from an offline build per day, why does it matter if inner power is also good? I don't get 6 quadrillion a day from inner power. I get like 2. So, what's the difference? You know? Am I, like, living in another world? Sometimes I feel like I'm in Bizarro land. Like that's the thing to me. If you can build an offline-only build and get 6 quadrillion, what does it even... Why can't inner power also be good? Why? I don't know. Obviously, inner power, a very polarizing topic. And honestly, I was super looking forward to Edge Master too. Super mega duper. So the interesting thing too is we are going to have new quests. Does that mean we're going to have a new weapon? Is Pablo going to get me now that I've started my ninja grind and be like, ah, you thought the spear was the end of it? Here's a... What would we have? We don't have boomerang yet, do we? Boomerang. Here's a boomerang. Boomerang would be interesting. It'd be so fitting if we got a new weapon. It'd be like, here's the boomerang. Good luck, Zerdan. So we have a lot to look forward to. Obviously, waiting for that update from Unity. So hope Unity gets it done. But that said, once again, as always, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe to support the channel. If you have any questions, feel free to say something in the comments. I do always look forward to your questions. And as always, thank you again, and I hope you have a great day.